Okay. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Today we are going to learn about how to create tables in Microsoft Word. We have already learned Microsoft Excel, PowerPoint in US Standard, or maybe you have already learned something about Microsoft Word. First, we will learn how to start Microsoft Word. Okay, we can use same steps to start Microsoft Word as we are using steps to start Microsoft Excel and Microsoft PowerPoint. So who will tell me what is the steps you will use to start Microsoft Excel? You can say yes, stand up. First step is
First, go to Start button.
click on start button.
Microsoft Office.
Anybody else? Second step, all programs.
All programs.
All programs. And then Microsoft Office. And then
Microsoft Excel.
so instead of Microsoft Excel, you can click on Microsoft Word to start Microsoft Word. Okay? So these are the steps to start Microsoft Word. Is there any problem? First, click on Start button, then All Programs, then Microsoft Office, then click on Microsoft Word. So Microsoft Word will start. Then everyone knows that PowerPoint is used to create presentations. PowerPoint is used to create.
Presentation.
Microsoft Excel is used to create worksheet, workbook. Like that, Microsoft Word is used to create documents. Is used to create documents. Okay? PowerPoint is used to create presentations. Microsoft Excel is used to create worksheets, and Microsoft Word is used to create documents. So today we are going to learn about how to create tables in Microsoft Word. So in the first passage you can see organized information is much easier to understand. When information is organized, it is much easier to understand rather than unorganized information. So to organize information, we are using tables to keep all information in organized way by using tables. Okay? So let us start how to create a table in Microsoft Word. First, when Microsoft Word, you will open Microsoft Word, you can see first bar of the Microsoft window is called as first bar of the Microsoft window, or topmost bar of any window is called as title bar. It's called as title bar. Title bar. Below the title bar, you can see this part is called as ribbon. This part is called as ribbon. Left side one button is there. This button is called as Office button. Office button. Office. Okay. So this in Revit you can see different tabs are there. In Revit different tabs are there, and in tabs different groups are there. In tabs different groups are there. Yes sir.
सर तो शुरू नहीं हो रहा है ना मतलब मोबाइल नेटवर्क इज नॉट अवेलेबल।
Okay, tabs and groups. Tabs and groups. And in groups, different commands are there. In groups, different commands are there. Okay. So, can anybody tell me the name of some tabs that you have already used in Microsoft Excel or PowerPoint? Any name of the tab that you have used in Microsoft Excel, name of tab. Tabs. Okay. One tab that is called as insert tab, view tab. Okay. Data tab that is used in Excel. So these are the names of tabs. Names of tabs. Home tab. Name of the tabs in ribbon. You can see here name of the tabs in ribbon. When we will take practical, at that time also I will explain you what is tabs, what is groups, and what are the commands available in that groups. Okay. So to create a table, first we have to click on Insert tab. Click on Insert tab. Then in Insert tab you can see Table option is there. Which option? And when you will click on Table, you can see different options in tables. Like in your textbook, you can see on page number 13. When you will click on Insert tab, in Insert tab you can see Table option is there. When you will click on Table option, see in your textbook, page number 13, there is one picture on right side bottom. You can see Insert tab is there. In Insert tab, Table option is there. And when you will click on Table option, you can see a window will appear. In that window, different options are there. Which are the options available in that table? Say loudly. Insert table, draw table. Very good. So these are the options available in table. So first we will learn how to use insert table option. Insert table option. Now you can see different in table option, different grids are present. Different grids are present. So before going to create table, you have to decide how many rows and how many columns you require in that table. Table is made up of with number of rows and columns. What is table? Table is made up of with number of rows and columns. So before going to create a table, first you have to decide how many columns you require and how many rows you require. So here in this you can see vertical, these vertical lines are called as columns. And these horizontal lines are called as rows. Understood? So table is created by using number of rows and columns. So before going to create a table, what you have to do, you have to decide how many rows and how many columns you require to create that table. Understood? Intersection of this table, in the intersection of this column and this row, this is called as cell. This is called as cell. That we have already learned in Microsoft Excel also. Intersection of row and column is called as cell. Okay. So now here, when you will click on insert table, you can see one option, that is grid options. Here you have to select how many rows and how many columns you want to create. For example, we want to create 3 rows and 4 columns. Okay, so here you can see these are 3 rows. How many rows? 3.
3 rows.
And 4 columns, means you have to select all these things. So when you select this portion, your table will be created with 3 rows and 4 columns. So here you have to select the rows and columns in grid. In this way also you can create the table by selecting grids. Okay? Understood this grid? What is the use of this grid? On page number 14 you can see the picture. In this picture, how many rows and how many columns table will be created?
4 and 5.
4 columns and
5.
5 rows. Understood? Okay. Now next option in that, in insert table, one window will open. In this window, you have to give number of rows and number of columns. Number of columns and number of rows. Here in this box you have to define number of rows and number of columns you want to insert. Okay, if we have given here 4 columns you want and 6 rows we want, and then when we will click on OK button, this table will be created with 4 columns, 1, 2, 3, 4, and with how many rows?
6.
6 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows. Understood? So by using this way also you can create tables in Microsoft Word. Understood everyone? Now after creating tables, you can add new rows in this table also, and you can add new columns also in this table. So if you want to add a new column, you can use insert column option, or if you want to add a new row in this table, you can use insert row option. Stand up. Stand up, yes. Which option is used to insert new row, new column? If you want to add new column, what we can do? If you want to add new column in this table, what we can do? We can use insert column. Insert
Column.
If you want to add a new row in this table, insert
rows.
insert column and insert row. It is used to add a column in the table, and it is also used to add a row in table. Understood? So this is first column, second column, third column, fourth column. If you want to add a new column between these two columns, you want to add new column. So select this column. How to select this column? You have to move your pointer at the top of this column and then click. So this column will be selected. Then right click and click on insert column. So it will ask you whether you want to insert left side or right side. So here what you have to do, left side or right side? You want to insert here between these two. We have selected this column. So insert left side or right side of this column? Left side. Okay. So when you click left side, so this column will move right side, and here new column will be inserted between these two columns. Understood? In this way you can insert new column in your table. Like that, if you want to add a new row in this table, For example, if you want to insert a new row between these two rows, what you can do? You can click here at the beginning of the row. This row will be selected. Now right click and insert row. It will ask you above or below. Above or below. So between these two means which option we have to select? Above. So this will move downside and new row will be inserted between that two rows. So in this way we can insert new row and column in tables. Practically when we will do practical in Navy room, I will show you practically how to insert new column and new row. Now if you want to delete, insert is over. Now if you want to delete column and row, if you want to delete, now how many columns are there? 4 columns are there. If you want to delete this column, so what you have to do? First you have to select this column by clicking at the top of that column. The column will be selected. Okay? Or click here and drag your mouse pointer so that column will be selected. After that, press right click key and then select delete option. So this column will be deleted and this column will move here. So how many columns will remain then? 3. Understood?
Yes.
Like same way you can delete rows from the table. Delete rows from the table. Same way. Understood everyone? How to add column and how to remove column from the tables. Now if you want to combine these two columns, if you want to combine these two cells, and make a single cell. Now these are two cells. You want to combine, that is called as merging two cells to create a single cell. Merging 3 cells to create a single cell. So what you have to do, you have to select the cell which you want to merge and then use merge option. So that cell will become single cell. It will become single cell. In this way, before there are 2 columns, 2 cells, now only 1 cell will be there. What we have done here, we have merged or combined 2 cells to create a single cell. That is called as merge. Understood? Now if you want to divide a single cell into multiple cells, 1 cell into 2 cells or 1 cell into 3 cells. In this example we have created 2 cells, from 2 cells a single cell. Merge 2 cells to combine to create a single cell. Now we want to split this cell into number of cells. This 2 cells, this cell into 2 cells. So what we have to do, we have to select this cell and use split option. Split. Then it will ask you how many cells you want to split in that. If you will give 2, so this cell will become into 2 cells. Or if you will give 3 in split option, then what happens? The cell will be divided into 3 cells. 3 equal size cells. Understood?
Yes.
2 options. Split and
Merge.
So understood all these things?
Yes.
In this way you can create tables and you can format your tables. Now next time whenever our period is there, we will do all these things practically. I will show you practically that how to format this table. Means how to change the color of your cells, background color of the cells. Okay, how we can change the color of the lines of the tables. We can change the color of the line of the tables. We can change the background color of the table. So all these formatting commands I will show you practically whenever we will get time in AVD. Understood? On page number 19, you can see at the bottom adding borders and shadings. Borders and shadings. By using that option, you can, by using border and shading option, you can change the border style of your table. These are the borders. This is the border of table. This is the border of the table. So if you want to change the color of the borders, you can change by using that option. You can change the size of the lines border also. You can change the style of border also. Means instead of solid line, you can use dotted line also for your dotted line border also for your table instead of solid line. This is solid line. Instead of that, this line you can also use. Or you can increase the boldness of that line also, height of that line also. You can use these types of dark line also for your table borders of the tables. So size of the border, color of the border you can change by using border and shading options. Understood everyone? Or you can use double line border. Different border styles are given here. In that option, different border styles are given. You can choose any options, any style from that list. Okay. And color option is also given. You can see in the picture. Color option is also given in that table, page number 20. Figure number 18. Figure number 18. You can see in that dialog box, you can see the line styles are also given styles. Okay, different styles of lines you can see, and you can see color option is there. You can select the color for the line also from that option. And next option is the width of the line. So if you want to increase or decrease the width of the line, you can select that option from that width list, Understood? Everything is given in that. Which options are available in that? Style, color and width. Style, color and width. On which page number? In which figure? Figure number 18. So understood everyone?
Yes.
In border and shading, just now we have checked about borders, detailed information about the borders. Like that you can see shading option is also given. One shading button is also given at the top in that picture. First option is border, second option is page border, and third option is shading. By using that option, you can change the shading of your table, color of your table. Okay, you can feel the color in the cell by using shading option. One very interesting feature also provide Microsoft Word, that is called as converting text into table. Converting text into table. For example, we have only typed some text here. For example, we are typing here name of student. What is the name? Swamini. We have written here Swamini. Okay, then we have typed one comma here, separate. Then we have written her class name is 7A. For example, then we have written here comma. Okay, and we have written her total marks of unit test. For example, we have written here 128. Like we are writing another name, yes, Gaurav. We have write Gaurav, then comma, then her class name. For example, I am writing 7B, and again comma, and we are writing here her marks 140. So we are writing here information in a text manner. Now we can convert this text, written text, into table format. But condition is that you have to write your information, separate your information by using commas. So this information will appear in one column, this information will appear in second column, and this information will appear in third column. So after writing the text, we can convert it into table automatically. That's good. Like same way, we can convert the written table into text also. If we have written information in table, we can convert that information in text format. So understood everyone?
Yes.
So which are the topics we have learned today? Repeat one by one. We have learned about tables, how to start tables, how to start Microsoft Word. What is the use of Microsoft Word? It is used to create tables. It is used to create documents. How to create tables? You can use insert tab and table option. By using that option, you can create tables. Table is made up of with number of rows and columns. In that, we have learned about how to insert rows, how to insert columns, how to delete rows, how to delete columns, how to merge column, how to split columns. All these options we have. We will continue next time in next grade. Okay? Thank you.